Hopefully that's good enough. I don't know. I don't know. Henry's straight looking at us. She's got a lot to say. Okay. Oops. I guess we'll leave it there, huh? I guess we'll leave it here. You guys can see that. I know it's hard to see. I'm trying my best. We have a little bit of Hawaiian barbecue. I kind of messed it up because I took a bite. We have a little bit of rice here. Fried egg over easy. So it's a runny egg with a little bit of teriyaki glaze. We have some flap meat steak that I marinated with a little bit of sesame seeds. A little bit of scallions on top. So we're going to eat the food here. We just got done cooking. What's going on, Eli? And let's see. I'm going to have a little bit of dinner. Hopefully you guys can see that. I don't want it to run off my plate though. Let me cut it all up. Let's see. Yeah, it might. Well, I'll show you as we take bites. And I wish our setup was better. I'm sorry. Here it is. It came out so good. I wish I would have had a knife, but here we are. Cheers. Clink. Okay. We just got done cooking. We're cooking for so long. For so long. I felt like after this I'm gonna wind down. Too many lights. Way too many lights. But it's okay. I know how to calm down and like relax and get back into, rhythm of nighttime to calm my nervous system. Sometimes I'd feel so awake whenever I first started to stream. It was hard for me to sleep, hence the dark circles. Because I'd be grinding for 8 hours straight, 12 hours straight. Trying to hit my goal. What's going on, Ice? The food looks so good. Thank you. We just got done cooking it on a different platform. I feel like well earned. Because I've been cooking. I feel like I've been cooking all day. Or prepping all day, However. But what are you guys doing now? What are y'all up to? We were supposed to build a tree on our other account. But I have an injury on my arm, so I don't want to overdo it. Don't want to overdo it. I love that show. My dad used to love that show. That's a good show. I should watch that again. I used to watch it with him. I'm doing the same thing, true. You've been relaxing. I wish I could have did that today, but I know that I need to commit to my efforts today to be rewarded this week with an easier week, you know? So I don't mind that at all. Mm. Ow! I bit my lip. I feel like I have a goal in mind to make sure our setup for our mukbangs can be at more of this kind of level, or this angle at least. And a little higher, and a little wider. That would be helpful. So, but who knows? Maybe people just don't even care about the food. They just want to come in here and see who's on to talk to. Hey, Mrs. May. What are you doing, Wee? Where are you at? Wow, with Lady. Hello, Lady. She's a lady. Hmm? Hmm? Wait a boop. Wow, good boop. Under the collar. She's looking at Domino. One tail squeeze. I have to sweep him off. Don't worry about the floor. Okay. I'm full. I feel like I'm not meant to be a mukbanger because I can't eat for too long. I don't want to overeat either. But I'm full. I don't know if it's also talking too, like time in between bites. And then I get full. Or what else do people do? Speed rounds? Speed eating? Mm-hmm. No. This is plenty. I'll probably save for later. I mean, now it's 7. I might be able to finish it later. Might be, hopefully. Whoa. Hey. Okay. Could that be better? Goodness. It was good. It was. Mm-hmm. But I have to finish it. I have to. There's no way I can just skip. Oh, I'm getting stressed out thinking about it. I'm like, I can't do it. But I have to hit my protein goals. I feel like I had so much today though that I got so full so much so quickly too. Mm-hmm. No. I want to see if our other video uploaded. We went live earlier today. Oh God. We went live earlier and I want to see if our other ones were able to finish. Let's see. We have about an hour and 30 minutes of footage from our live earlier. I don't know if it got done though. It's still processing. I think it's also because we've been streaming on that device, and I think it's the one we recorded on earlier. Yeah. Okay. Cheers. Oh. I don't know how we can take this. I don't know if it fades away. I don't know. Oh. That's weird. I don't know. And then I also feel like the traction for the landscape ones doesn't work as good. Unless I use Prism, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. Not sure. Unless I didn't fucking look up. I don't know. Oh my god. Hey! We got the zoomies. Padme went, she was like running like the Matrix, like on the walls of the couch. And she goes again. And then like onto the ottoman, onto the, like they're just chasing each other. It seems like I can comment whenever you do landscape. I see. I see. Well, either way, it's okay. Either way. I just like to do them landscape because it seems a little easier if people are on their phone. Or if people were to change the device that they were on, they were going to put it on, like cast to the TV or, you know, so I just figured it'd be easier, but people are probably swiping through shorts and then landing on lives, you know, I don't know if that's an easier means of how people are getting there. I don't know. I like to be able to talk to you, and yes, I get you. And I feel like during the day is also a better time for us as well to like have people in the live room. We were on my TV earlier. Okay, see, that's good. Yeah, for the landscape, I think it's more appropriate because otherwise it just gets more. It's just probably ever so slightly bigger, but obviously not the full screen. Yes, and then I have to put up some chicken breasts, put them in the fridge. I might get off of here and then do a little bit more chores. We were on Beagle all day for 4 hours. 4 hours. I tried my best for a Sunday and no workout. So, I just want to rest. I'm just really tired. Otherwise, I won't be able to sleep. So, But we did get a lot done, and I'm glad. We made breakfast burritos for my family. We made we prepped some things for more breakfast sandwiches tomorrow. We made rice. We fried some eggs. Hey, you playing? Or you being crazy? She pushed you down, huh? They were like playing together. So cute. And we made some flap meat steak. I have another one that I didn't slice up. And I think I'll probably what I think I want to do is take that portion that I already cooked and freeze it, and then slice it when it's a little bit thawed out when I take it out tomorrow, and it'll be easier for me to slice it really thin, and make a noodle stir fry with it. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that would be so good. That way, kind of how to make it last, like for another set of meals. So we'll do that. I think that'd be shit. I ain't complaining for that. Noodles goes a long way with a lot of people. I stayed up until 5 the other night watching. That's hilarious. 5 in the morning is so funny though. for breaking, I mean, yeah, I was hooked too. Especially, it doesn't matter what it is though. Like if I know that something is bingeable, fuck it, why not? Most of the time, I can't just be like, I'm gonna stop here, So I get it. That's funny. I get it. Unless I have like, I don't know, in the past it'd be different, I guess, if I had like work the next day, but I don't know. When I was younger, I just wouldn't really care. I feel like my bounce back it just didn't matter to me. I didn't really, I also didn't know I was like walking around with like 40% energy. I just thought my life sucked, but I just realized like, oh, maybe I'm tired. Maybe I need to drink some water. Maybe I didn't have enough food. Like, I would get so much anxiety because I really just wasn't taking care of myself, I just remember like doing all things like that, or I would just stay up so late, just doing art, doing so much. And I'm glad that I was able to recognize that before it carried into my adulthood, to the point where it would like almost make me feel debilitated or like I couldn't do anything, I'm glad that I would just like actually understand how to take care of myself. It's so good. Such a good show. Such a good show. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just feeling grateful. I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for people that want to come watch me stream still. Except for you, Collie. You're naughty. She's so naughty. She's so naughty. She's the worst cat we have. She's just so naughty. She's the most curious out of all of them. She's not really that she's naughty. She's just curious, which makes her, end up getting into trouble. So then she just looks naughty. But really, she's got a lot of questions. She's got a lot of questions. And she be testing her limits. It's funny how they're all different. But I can't wait for tomorrow. I feel like my arm feels so much better. I'm not going to put it to the test, though. I decided against building the tree tonight because I wanted to be able to conserve my energy. I thought maybe what if I did something wrong and I could just take it easy if I'm already feeling better. I think I'm just gonna keep doing what's been making me feel better and not even like try to push it though. I need rest, you know, just a rest. And I thought maybe I'd come on here and at least make it 8 hours for a whole day of stream. Sometimes I like to do that on Sunday and we can have like a chance to see me be and not like do yoga or anything fitness related or anything solely like only cooking. We did some chores today and chatted a lot, which I loved, which is fun. Especially on YouTube this morning. We had a little bit of a break in the morning to do that. I'm glad that we got to do that. So, but we're waiting for those to process. I don't know why they take so long. I don't know if it's because it was an hour, and I don't know if it's probably because I've just been using the data on this phone for so long. So I don't know what's going on with my screen. Whatever. I don't know if people can still hear me. I don't know why it did that. We'll see. But yes, I'm feeling grateful. I'm feeling grateful that all my stuff fits here. All my stuff fits here when I moved in. And I'm seeing it all over the house now. I'm like, everything fits and more. We have so much space here, which I love. I'm grateful that I got all that stuff done today. And that way I can be like a little bit more undivided for the stream. I have to prep for some other appointments this week. I had an appointment this morning with one of my clients to do calorie maintenance, to find out their BMR, to find out their basically like their metabolic resting intake, where their deficit is, and we calculated that based on their lifestyle, how active they were, their age, their gender, and all of those things. So it was probably about 2 hours, 2.5 hours I did that before I even went streaming this morning on YouTube. So as soon as I woke up at 7:40, I've just been like on like the whole day. And I think I probably rested. I rested earlier for about, an hour, and then on stream for maybe a total of a half hour. So, or an hour, because I rested in my room too. Gosh, excuse me. So I got my rest, and then I'm glad. I don't want to always do too much on the stream, and then the next day we can't like perform at all. Oh, and I made sweet potatoes because I wanted to get some. I wanted to get a few more things from the grocery store to prep throughout the week for us. Well, obviously for me, but I mean, I say us like the stream. Holly, what are you doing? She keeps prowling around this bar in the kitchen. So a lot of the things we've been cooking have been a little bit more high protein, low fat. Like the actual meals and like the actual snacks that I've been having have been more geared around that. So a lot of the meals are boring. They're boring whenever they are more macro focused than micro. It just becomes a little bit more like the plating is more whole food style, whole food, like bowls, a base carb, some sort of protein, some sort of fat, very simple, very, very simple, simplistic food. And I don't mind eating the same thing every day. I really can, but which most people can't. And so I just haven't really been feeling inclined to cook on stream because of that. And I feel bad because they're not inspiring meals. and they look kind of bland sometimes because I'm trying to hit my macros and it's like you know, a means to be able to hit my proteins, carbs, fats, and day, keep under a certain caloric deficit. So, I can't anymore. What do you mean? You can't anymore what? Yeah. So, I'm glad to be able to probably share now, like all of what we've been um, cooking here that I more or less probably wouldn't have like just made a whole stream about one meal. That's why I'm like doing meal prep, that's why I've always done meal prep because it's kind of like so many boring basic things, but all in one day. Because it's really just components until I assemble. Eat the same thing all the time. I get you. Yeah, I see you. I get you. I just don't mind, I guess. I'm used to it now at this point. Since I've pursued nutrition for such a long time, it kind of gets harder to be able to hit protein in a very like aesthetic and fancy way because sometimes you just got to get the protein in, and sometimes that looks like 2 scoops of protein powder in a shake, you know. Sometimes you really have to dig deep and like find out like where can you make it fit, and it makes the meals kind of look boring because it's really just for data intake, numbers, making sure you're hitting these numbers, and you know I mean, sure, maybe I could eat salads all day, but you know, some of my meals are literally just half protein and half a carb, and then my next one is just like only veggies and half protein, with an egg on top or like a hard boiled egg. And it's like, yeah, that's boring. I can't just like be like, I'm gonna cook on my stream and be like, here's my muscle meal. Like, I don't know. I just have lost a little bit of inspiration because I get so dedicated on my diet. But we'll have a chance. We'll have a chance with Christmas coming up. I don't know if maybe I'll make a dessert. I just made banana pudding for Thanksgiving and stuff like that. So I don't know if I'll give a recipe. I don't know. It's a really cheap, easy fucking recipe. Like, really can't go wrong with it. People say they like it, but it's basic. It's basic. It's nothing special. That's how I've been feeling about a lot of this stuff. It's just nothing special. Just getting it done. So, I mean, granted, if I wasn't as tired and if I didn't have as many responsibilities as I do now, then maybe I would be a little bit more expressive. I feel like I can only be expressive once I get meal prep done. Because then by the time dinner comes around, then I'm like, okay, I have enough energy to make this meal look as extravagant as it tastes, like using more components, making it more of like a substantial entree, like restaurant style, like quality looking food. Like, I love to do that because I'm an artist. So if it's one of those days where there's nothing in the fridge and I'm like, oh, I have to make everything from scratch because I cook from scratch for just an ingredient home, there's nothing to eat. Like, I just get discouraged. And then to entertain or like to talk about, like, even thinking about making something on stream at that point, it's like, I feel like I'm only cooking over here. I'd rather be able to assemble most of my food throughout the day. That's why we do the prep. And then I don't have to think about it. Which I'm glad that we got a lot of these components done. I like to do like a bulk carb or a bulk salad. That way I can just reach into the fridge and get it out. So we should probably, let's see, what do we have left? Let's think about what we have left. Let me not forget anything. Padme, just jump. She's been just reluctant this whole time. I've watched her. She kept going down and back up. She just needs to jump up there. We have sweet potato, we have rice, and then that's finished. Burrito's finished. The steak, done. Chicken breasts, I think we'll do
um, fries, mac salad, actual salad. I have a red cabbage that I need to use up and carrots and a little bit of onions. I'll make a few Tupperwares of compact salad mix that's already like that I make with a blend of stuff that I have remaining. I want to use all of the veggies that I have up. Make some salad containers. That way I can add like a pinch of greens to all my meals at least. I have a lot of cruciferous vegetables now that they're in season. I have to use those up. The breakfast sandwiches we have to finish. And then spam musubis if I have the energy, if energy allows tomorrow. So, and if we can't do it on stream for Bigo, then we'll at least try to record the spam musubi. That way we can have a recipe for it. We have one video of spam musubi, and it's a weird audio. I think the audio got like clipped on TikTok. And then when I saved it, it just sounds like an echo, a big echo, even though the footage sounds like it sounds like it's in slow motion, but the footage is like at regular speed. But like the background noise sounds like it's blown out from being in slow mo because the audio got clipped that we used on that particular video, and it was at my old apartment. The spam musubi is a POV video, like POV style video, and I'm cooking with one hand, so maybe this one will be better. But that one was like my most viewed video for such a long time. Most viewed as in like 500 views, but you know what I'm saying. Like for whatever reason, spam musubi go hard on YouTube. People love that. Rice wrapped in seaweed with tin pork, basically. But it's substantial, but it could still be a snack, is what's so crazy about it. And then I think one is like, what? 2, 3, 4, 6. About 360 calories, maybe 400 for just one. It's really, really calorically dense because it has rice in it too, along with the tin pork. But the seaweed's like probably 20 calories. It's really hard to overeat that. But and the glaze that we're gonna put on it, sugar and soy sauce, and that's it. Don't remember last time I had that. It's so good. It's so good. It's one of those broke things too. Like I know it looks fancy, but it's cheap as shit. You know what I mean? Like you're buying a package of seaweed that will probably last you a few times, more times over. I think I don't use it often. I wish I used it more, but I feel like I buy 2 packs of seaweed a year. That's how long it lasts me. But I also don't frequently use it, so I feel like it would last me a long time if all I'm using it for is ramen and what do you call it? Spam musubi and onigiri. I don't know if that's how you call it. The little triangle ones where you pack it with tuna and rice. Yeah, I feel like it goes a long way. Rice is really cheap. Short, like especially what is that? Medium grain is really, really cheap. And then especially if it's enriched, I think you could still get a pound for like 92 cents or 98 cents. And then the tin pork is like, you probably are going to want to make at least 2 spam musubis, and you only need a 1/4 inch of the meat. And you get probably a pound in the tin. Or is how many? Let's see. Actually, let's see. How much is in the tin can? It's a lot of servings if it's just one person, especially if only one person likes spam. Yeah, you're set for college. You're set. You're 100% set. Okay, this is the luncheon. When I get the light, I don't get the spam brand because it's like $3 or $4 extra. It's unnecessary in my opinion. It's all the same shit. Don't let them fool you. It's fine. This one's less sodium. It's 580. I think the other one was like 700 or like 600 something. Crazy work. So this one's 110 calories for one piece of the meat. It is 12 ounces, so it's just a couple ounces short of a pound, which isn't bad.
isn't bad. It says 6 servings total, but I feel like I usually get about 8 or 10, depending on how how thick or thin you want the slices. And I'm serious, just about a quarter of an inch here. Don't need very much. But I would say for the structural integrity of Spam musubi, I feel like the thicker you make the Spam, the slice, the more structural integrity the whole thing has. Because I feel like if the rice doesn't have a strong enough platform to sit on, then it kind of gets wonky and it like falls apart and it gets soggy. So, because that Spam is also coated in a sauce, I feel like it's better. It creates a better barrier between the sides of rice. So if it's a little thicker, it's better. So let's just assume that one piece would be 110. The rice portion would probably be like 80, about 80 calories, or maybe even 30. And then with the rice, about another 20. We could say roughly 200. So I would say that's decent for a snack. Oh yeah. A bag of chips, a tiny bag of chips is like 160. Yeah, so it's roughly decent. I think. If I have 2, I feel like I had a meal, to be honest. But I also put a lot of rice in there, so it feels like more volume. But you get it. Just go to bed. Just go to bed, man. It's okay. The coast is clear. She's so reluctant to go to sleep. Oh well, it's okay. So yeah, if we don't have time or energy, I thought it was paused. Oh no, no, I was just focusing on her. No, if we don't have energy for the spam musubi, then it'll be a YouTube video. It's gonna have to be. So I have probably I don't know. I don't know how much we're gonna get done tomorrow. I don't know. I just tried to listen to my heart, and I was like, whatever I can do until about 6, about 6 o'clock, because I need to wind down for Monday. Okay, you guys, I got nothing else to say. Surprisingly, thanks for letting me talk about absolutely fucking nothing at all. Okay, you guys have a good evening. I'll see you. I don't know when I'll see you on YouTube next. I don't know. Tomorrow's Monday. We try to come on during the weekends at least. We have, let's see, this will be our 3rd live for today for 40 minutes. We have another one going up there for an hour. You too, thank you. And so you'll have at least 2 hours, 10 minutes of footage for YouTube. Should be a done processing by tomorrow. We'll see. My internet was cutting out today for our stream. It's been cutting out all weekend. We had to restart the router, so I'm worried about that. But you know the truth. We're gonna try our best to get on here. I know that we have a Pilates stream tomorrow on Bigo at 10 a.m. If it's the case that I have enough energy, if energy allows, okay, then I would like to get on YouTube at our old time, which was, before the main stream on Bigo. We would warm up here, we would chit chat, I'd get ready on camera. I think it'd be more or less like it was today, already ready and just available to talk and yap for nothing. That's it. So, okay. See you. Bye. Hopefully I'll be able to see you then. Okay.
See you guys. Take care of yourselves. Be easy. Good night.